Alright, since the lights work in intervals, right? Alright, so look, we're at 14 seconds, 15, 16, 17. Alright, so look, let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29. Okay, so it's like 28 seconds, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 seconds. And it turned green. These fools are fucking perps, bro. They already know. Alright, so look, check this. Another video for the motherfucking rack, bro. Alright, keep this. So, say I'm sitting in my car. They know I'm sitting in my car, right? They know with all this shit, if your windows are closed. Oh, speaking of that, see, I told you, I knew I was like, it's good when you just think. Alright, so look, since I've been using fabric, if I open my window, the frequency changes. If I close my window, the frequency changes. Because it's more harder, they have to use different weapons because the frequency is not getting in. So they have to use radiation or electromagnetic field and stuff like that, stuff that they put in your car and shit. So they know when you're sitting in your car. They know when you're sitting in your car because your car is on. It lets them know. Your car has a black box in it that tells them all your information. And so just pretend like if I had Google Maps popped up and on your phone, and then there's a little dot, and that's you, that's the dot, and then all the perps are surrounding you. So the AI, what it's going to do is it's going to build information. It's going to say, okay, you know, don't go around him since he likes recording and stuff like that. It feeds them information on what to do. So what they're doing right now is they're controlling the lights. They have people sitting by, close by and stuff like that. Like I did, like I just pointed the light and it changed. Alright, so since I've been using you know, different fabrics and stuff, because I believe that frequencies and like certain stuff are carried through the airwaves. So that's why when you have your windows closed, it's a little different. So yeah, so then these people, they'll be waiting, you know, they'll be waiting. And if you're smart like me, see, they're like, there's no traffic, it's a green light. Okay, so 2 cars passed, right? So let's see, it's weird because this street doesn't really have traffic. So the only way that traffic should be coming is from that way, not this way. This way is like, it's forced traffic. It's like forced because they're trying to come this way. And see, like how I pointed the camera over there, he turned that way. I bet you he would have turned this way. All right, so look, just for instance, watch. All right, the light just turned red. All right, look, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 17 seconds, alright? Alright, we got this perp. Alright, let's see what they're gonna do. Are they gonna park or what? Or they're just gonna come and honk and, yeah, that's what I thought, bitch. Fucking park. So anyways, watch this. Let me show you guys how it's done. And you can count in your mind and do this and see their tactics and how they work. Alright. No cars, bro. 1 car. Alright. Look it. How much I could bet there would have been people pulling out. Look, I'm getting green lights. This shit would have turned red. You see, but when you call it out, when you tell them, I'm always getting these lights, yellow then red all the time. On intervals. They're intervals, and they try to, you know, they try to control you and where the traffic goes, what perps are around you. Look at all these cars. You know that like at least 90% of these cars are perps. Like, can you believe that? And 80% of these people out here are perps. Like, they don't actually work for the government. There's actually like 30 to 40% perp, like actual government worker perps. Then you have like these followers and wannabes and shit like that. I would say 30%. So that would make like, you know, 70% of the population. So all these people, they're getting like, you know, fed certain different information, and then other people are getting fed other information. Whatever they have to tell them in order for them to follow this program, they'll feed them whatever information. It doesn't matter. All right, so you can't see how are you supposed to tell in this traffic which people are perps or not? How can you point that out to someone? You can't. See, like this fool driving all slow. Is he gonna turn on the McDonald's? Yeah, alright, see, that's the reason they're driving slow. That's obvious thinking. But see, when they're doing patterns, they're doing shit every day, pulling next to you, trying to speed up at certain speeds, trying to, oh crap, oh, did I bring them? Yeah, I thought I didn't, bring my earplugs. Because these are very, I lost 2 pairs of them already. I'm going to order some more, a matter of fact. But, you know, fuck these fucking perps. Fuck the cops. They just passed by me right now. They already know not to fuck with me. I don't got time for these fucking Muppets. Let's see. This was 30. Yeah, Beverly's upcoming. So I'll explain to you guys while I'm driving. See, I'm not going to have to do this all the time, but it's fun to do it when I know I'm right. When I know. And see, that's the thing. They don't have the balls to show it. Like, they don't have the balls to show it and, like, try to like, you know, prove you wrong because they know you're right. You know what I mean? So, why even try? They ain't going to prove shit because they're full of shit. You know what I mean? These people are weak. Look at this. Behind that car, there should be at least freaking 7-8 cars. Like, nobody's wanting to gang stalk me right now, low-key. Look at nobody on my side, or this dude's on my blind spot. Nope, nobody on my freaking side. There's no cars. 2-3 car links, no cars. See that? And you know that's a perp, because why would they keep their distance? Why would they keep their distance for? What a fucking lame broad. Anyways, dude, this shit's funny. Oh, fuck them. Look at all these fucking perps, bro. And then it's funny too, is because they speed up. Like, when you're like coming, the cars will speed up so that they don't let you make your turn. And right now I'm using a new technique, and I can see it's really bothering them, which is bringing me much enjoyment. Oh man, I love seeing their faces. Like, your eyes are really good sight, so you can your eyes, you know, your pupils can see the best out of any camera, you know, because there's so much, you know, they capture light differently. Like, you got 20/20, I got 20/20 vision, and then they try to drive like close to your car too. Like, you see how close this person is driving? They have all this room over there, and they're driving like hella close to my car, bro. Like, I'm like literally in between both lines. Like, I'm giving both space on both sides. And then this perp right here. Look at this dumb broad. What the fuck is she doing? Get the fuck out of the way, dude. Fucking dumb broad, I swear. Seriously. What a fucking ignorant bitch. She's smiling too, like she's like knows that I'm gonna honk at her. And like, they're playing the game because they can mess up. I know I'm a pro, I won't mess up. But like, this broad, she doesn't know what the fuck she's doing, and she's touching her face. Like, you see little signs and shit, perp signs. But we could just drive next to her and just fucking like record her stupid ass. That's no problem. You know what I mean? This is giving me footage of retarded perps in action. Retarded perps gone wild. Make a channel. Whatever you have to do. Who knows? Maybe she's a targeted individual. But why would they? See, that's the thing. Don't do signs like them. Don't scratch your face. Don't do shit that they do. You know, except like cross in front of them. You know, when you're out and about. She's looking down at her phone. She's a perp for sure. When you're out and about and stuff, and you know, you don't want to do shit like they're signaling and shit like that. You don't want to do that. You know, like other stuff, like if you know you're at a street you just turned on to like get away from these weak ass people, and then like you can cross in front of them and shit like that. But to mock them, like you can do signs. Like I've done signs, but like retarded stuff, like touching my face in the weirdest way, or like doing something stupid, like to mock them. But I don't do exactly what they do, like covertly, you know, like how they touch their face. Like, you know, I used to do it just messing around, but I don't do it anymore because that'll confuse people, and then they won't know if you're like just a regular person or a fucking, you know, a perp or something. So yeah, you don't want to do that. These fucking people are weak as fuck. Like if I'm supposed to care, bro, like they stoop to this shit. They tell them like, okay, if they told them, hey, you know, pick your asshole in front of this person, you know, like whatever they ask of them, they would do it because they're getting paid. But the simplicity of just pulling up at a light, like once you know what they're up to, you know that they're trying to make you mad, it's a wrap. You just look like a fucking retard now. You just look like a fucking puppet, little fucking Muppet, and that shit doesn't bother anybody. You see, because they could hear you talking. If they really did chip my mouth or whatever, and they can sense when you point a camera at them as well. They can sense it. So like this fucktard right here, he's sensing it. But he's a fucktard. He's trying to focus on trying to gang stalk me and his family at the same time in his car. But they're all fucking perps. They know of it. Like, it's a whole group family thing now. And it's funny because, like, you know, these people and what they stoop to, I'm telling you, this shit is embedded, so entrenched into our society that, like, these people are weak. Like, once you figure it out, you recondition your brain to think a certain way, because if you keep focusing on this stuff, I know techniques. There's stuff you can do, like, you know, listening to worship music, listening to anything that's peaceful, whether it be opera, whether it be, you know, Beethoven, whatever stuff that you like to, that's calming, that's soothing to you, even like binaural beats or whatever, you know, helps you, like that relaxes you. You put it on in the car, put it on in your headphones, and, you know, just keep your eyes on the prize. You know, pray if you have to. If that brings you comfort, pray. You know, do whatever you have to do to, like, not stoop to their level. Because the things, whenever I get mad at these perps, I do it because it's out of spite. I like to mess with them. I like to get under their little pussy ass skin, because, you know, they're not shit. They ain't about shit. So they could keep on trying, you know, but it's never gonna work, because I know myself. I know how strong I am, and I know that He's made us in His image. So when He came down and He got prosecuted and He got put on a cross, you know, if that, you know that took place like exactly how it describes in the Bible, because we don't know exactly how it happened. You know, it could have been a tree, it could have been a cross, whatever. Anyways, He came to die for our sins, and we know that, you know. And my camera's getting all blurry for some reason, but anyways, so He died for our sins, and so now we're like Him. We can endure. You know, if He made us in His image, He made, you know, the Son was without sin. He came down and He still beat all these people. He conquered death. He conquered all this stuff. And, you know, and he's still good. Like we can be too. What these people are trying to make an abomination. You see how the lights flicker? They made my lights like that. Nobody's else lights. They're actually pulsing energy through my car. They've altered the electricity in my vehicle to pulse a certain way, so that they're able to gather certain information with certain, you know, cell phones around me, with certain Wi-Fi's around me. It's a system that they're trying to entrench us in. They're trying to keep us, you know, tagged and monitored in that. Once you figure it out, once you see how much their work that they have to put in, then you see how weak they are. You see how weak these people are, and they know it. That's why they're mad. That's why they have so many people prosecuting us, because they know that we know how weak they really are. And just like this car, I look back and I'm going slow, and now they want to go onto this lane. But see, I'm in a good mood right now because I know that I'm right. So I'm not gonna go cutting this person off right now, even though I can't. Oh, this fool's a straight perp. I want to see if he pulls up somewhere. Dude, you just look at this fool's face, bro. Like, look at his face. He has a green shirt with shades on. Like, seriously. What a fucking retard. This is the epitome of stupidity of perpetrators that you can find. This fucking fucktard right here. Forgive him, all society that is trying to do positive. Forgive this perp retarded fool right here, because he's a fucktard and he doesn't know any better. Alright? Well, he does know better. He's just a fucktard. That's what we know. You see? Look at this fucktard. Let me roll down my window so I can get even a clear picture of this fucking Muppet. So, he has a bald head. I don't know if you can see. Shades. Pussy green. Anyways, I don't like focusing on these little Muppets. They already know what they're doing. They already know that they're weak individuals. Let's just get his license plate for the fun of it, to put it on YouTube. So it's 55350E2. All right, so that's a perp. If you wanted to look him up,